And good morning, everybody. We're back on the farm this morning. I didn't know there was another update. Yeah, I went to start playing. There was like update. So it just finished loading, like 15 minutes. Not bad. It was a fast download, but there was a whole bunch of stuff it did anyway. And I'm pretty sure I got the update last week. I don't think it was that one. Hey, farming trucker. Good morning. How you've been? Haven't seen you around much. I know you've been busy. Saw your. Oh, Shawnee's awake. Starting it early, I got up and I'm like, I couldn't go back to sleep, so I'm just like, might as well start early today. Just trying to remember what we're up to. Hasn't been that long. We just did farm sim the other day, so we're bailing here. Let's just go through them all and get everybody still working here. I guess I can pick up some gold. Frames look bad here today. I keep forgetting. I have to put a sticky note on my monitor for fishing. I guess you're still working. Well, this is the whatchamacallit field, isn't it? The one that's up, yeah. Can you get out of here? So yeah, we'll finish up if I can read it. Oh, we didn't hit it. I was gonna say, who's missing? No, that's right. We left the spinach one over on the spinach field. Canola, that's right. Canola here. Wheat. Oh, that's right. We were moving the bales, weren't we? He's probably waiting to unload, I'm guessing. missing? There we go. Everybody's working. Where is the... I think they're almost done 85, so we could probably start this guy. More bales, more bales. I don't need to worry about the gold. We decided not to sell. We're gonna make our millions in. This was our oat field, that's right. The oats are here. There's not very many oats. I seriously don't remember where we are for the bales. Other than we've moved a bunch up. Keep this guy going for a bit. Park down here. Same with this one. We know he's almost full too. Pass. Oops. I don't remember. Did we fill up the wheat down here? I think we did. Remember we placed our new silo down here? I went and edited my big one and added more capacity. I didn't want to edit this one. I already had it unzipped, so. Yeah, what's the other one? Barley? I don't remember. And like I said, we probably had access to this silo behind the Bauer Logistics, and I forgot about it. And how's everybody's Monday going so far? It's Thanksgiving Monday for us up here in Canada. Don't have any special plans. Used to go over to my uncle's place, but ever since they swapped out their tent trailer for a camper trailer, they usually they camp on this weekend because it's not usually too busy. It's like one of the last good times to get out. And we're supposed to have really nice weather coming up for the next 3 days. The weekend was supposed to be bad, but I'm not sure which days they were going. But they usually go for about a week at a time. Okay, so those two guys are taken care of. I really don't think we brought all the bales up over here. I don't. This is all of them. Was I going this way? I don't think I was going. Which way was I going? What? No, the trailer took us out. Ooh. I already know I'm gonna have a. Guessing the back trailer must have had a mind of its own. Going too fast, I know. Actually, it doesn't ride very straight, does it? Why is it not? I'm better off getting that other one that I'm using for the. I've never noticed that it's not straight behind us. Where it's being lifted because the hitch is too high. So it's like hovering. So the wheels aren't even on the ground. Uh-oh. That was another hit. I knew my lamp posts were going to be a problem. Okay, so we're going to have to swap that out soon. Well, we're not going to do, a lot of times we're going to do the bales. Who's blocking who? Bale's probably in the way. Yeah, because we only came up here once with the tandem trailer, so didn't really notice it. I think we had 5 stacks, something like that. I'm gonna have to come back for a partial stack. What a pain. It's even more of a pain that it's not. I thought the front one was strapped down. Oh, we're missing. Oh, it's grabbing it off of. Why did it not get un? I'm confused, chat. No, it won't. Of course, it won't. It still thinks it's loaded. It's terrible. If I get too close, I think what I did is I turned too sharp and it grabbed bales off the other the front trailer. Guessing, I don't know. Okay. Oh, where'd the bales go that were on the other trailer, the back one? There was stuck there. Oh, well, let's get out of here. Not gonna make the turn. Oh well, you tried. Too fast. I hope we don't run out of space for these. Hey, Farmer Marks. Good morning to you. Did you get your? Did you get any help? Sorry, I crashed last night. I was out for the count. Woke up and I left the game running. I was like, oh man, I didn't even want to go look this morning to see if how bad it was. If anything's run out. Okay, I'm also gonna get rid of the tandem here. Can only go 3 high. I don't think I even tested this with the door height with bringing a trailer in. Full, I meant I came in lots of times with a trailer, but not to empty and unload, but I didn't really, other than to make sure that it took bales, I didn't come in. So this is going to take a bit of, plus I reused the door from 22, so I didn't pick a new door. I'm not gonna like selling all this. Actually, I can put it in my other, empty my other storage out and put it in there because it'll convert it to loose and then we can empty the loose. Oh, somebody's finished. There we go, 2 unload. I'm guessing the swather's done on the oat field. Who's blocked? Oh, the baler must be blocked by somebody. Oh, we've started on the other side. got a little over a month to the new map. We'll be playing that for a bit. I don't know how long we'll play. We'll see. We'll get back working on some of the projects this week too, probably. But been taking a little break. I promised myself I wouldn't go hard crazy like last in 22, where all I did was I just got to a point where all I was doing was modding and didn't play the game very much. Didn't play anything else. So we're taking time and playing some other things. We were playing Foundry yesterday and been really enjoying the latest update stuff. So. This is 3 right now. That's not too bad so far. Haven't had any extra bales picked up. I don't even want to look to see how many. We were at what? I think it was like 386 we picked up last month from all the barley fields. Dang it. I don't know if this field has been harvested. I don't know. I don't know if we just swathed it or not, or that's all we've done. So I think this thing holds 1,200, so we still got a ways to go. But like I said, we need to sell, not keep stockpiling. Okay, so bring this with me? I guess so. I want to swap out this dolly. Just keep catching the dolly and looking how I never know. Well, because like I said, when I bought it, what did I use? I did use it for 2 trailers. I'm sure I did. Where are we at here? We want to go one more. I don't know if the other one's in this. That's right. I think that's all I did to it last time. I don't think I touched the colors at all. I don't remember the tires. Ooh, that's the steel. We sold the other one for 12. We made money. Okay, now comes the pain part of hooking this all back up again. Oh, We had it. We were going the right direction. Uh-oh. I'm being nice to you guys, turning off my loud engine. That's better. Much better. Oh, don't we have a problem with the first lap of the baler, don't we? How come we have... I thought that was canola. Yeah, I'm guessing he's way down there on the mountain. Because somewhere it keeps going straight when it finishes the first the headland lap. He definitely wasn't sitting up here. I don't get it. At least he doesn't end up in the water, but how does he get way over here? Yeah, I thought that was canola for some reason. Which way should we go? Which way should we go? We cleaned the other one up, didn't we? Yeah. So we'll go up here. Everybody's very quiet again this morning. We're definitely gonna have still have lots to do. It's already almost 4 p.m. We're meant to go the other way. Dang it. Repair, wash, paint. And fuel. Somewhere in there. Actually, let's stop here. It's funny because the tractor I used had no problem when I was doing it. I always use a tractor a lot of times when I'm doing this planning, I guess. And I'm like, I wasn't thinking about all the other vehicles that need to come in here. Where's the header? Oh well. I always love when it was really neat raiding over to Gallo the other day when we were playing Farm Sim, and he had mentioned a bunch of my mods on there on the server he was playing on. That was kind of neat. I always like seeing people using the stuff, right? Oh, now what? Which way? I don't know which way. I don't know where anything is anymore. No. Oh. It looks like you should have been doing one more lap there, buddy. We'll head back over and get move this guy to the wheat field across where the grass fields are. said, I can't tell if it's been. I'm pretty sure we didn't bring the harvester over here and then go back, so. If we get time, we'll have to look at the factories. I think it has to be here. We've done this field since the beginning. Oh, we did miss it. Like I'm using the force here. How did we miss the first part? Same with that, we missed that pile. Oh, it is canola. It's been swath. It has. I keep thinking it's been harvesting their straw over there. No, it's canola that we need to. And we need to go do the oats. Just wanted to double check to make sure I was on the other end. has the round headlands. That's good, because then we don't have to come bale that one at least. Do we need... No. We could go pick up loose, right? Because we have room for loose straws too. So the oat field, to speed it up, we don't have to pick up the bales over there. So remember to do that. We guess like we could be picking up bales here. Picking up gold. I was trying to decide what to do with the fields. I really want to do something else other than wait for them. I want to go cultivate them. I don't know why, but I do. I don't know if we checked all of our rice fields. I know we came down here, I think, and checked them, but hopefully he has enough room for all that, the canola we get. I wonder if I should try, we're not this far this time, so is I can't see the back one that easily. Crank it. And we're pushing to get to 500 followers by Saturday. So if you're not following me, give me a click, give me a follow. You'll know when I go live. Thank you for the follow, Retired Canuck. Uh oh. How did we get an extra one? I thought we still had like 3 to pick up. That's not good. You're going to be a problem child, I know it. Sure do I want to go up. I don't want to go up all the way over there. Happy Thanksgiving. Yep. I think you've been in here before. I don't know. I recognize the name for some reason, your name. I think I asked you if you lived in Vancouver before. don't know what to do, chat, because I know I can't get into the door with that one bale. Pick it up on the way back, and that way we don't have it just sitting there. Yeah, this will pick up loose for sure, because we're right up here with the forage wagon. Hope we can get in and out of here. Don't hit a tree. Oh, we hit a bush instead. Never thought those things had a collision on. Oh, actually, no, I'm hitting the tree branch in front of beside there. I'm like, I'm not going close enough. Oh. Still got to figure out where to put Billy's log distribution. We need to log some trees and make some space over there. Because I keep looking and I keep forgetting we don't own that land, so there's lots of places we can't put it. But that means we have to do logging soon. It'll be the end of the year before we know it, and then we can get a bunch of trees down. Oh, look at speaking of the devil. Oh, I forgot to go in and change that one. How's Mr. Billy Alpaca today? I couldn't decide what to play this morning. I'm like, I really want Foundry because, of course, I'm madly building my bot factories, but I'm like, I need a break. I realized I had built a whole what was it again? Alumite acid factory, and I didn't leave enough room to pipe in the ignium powder. So I'm like, ugh. And I spent like, I did another one. I did another one at fracking one, and it's fine. It's producing a ton of fracking liquid, but I'm like, I wanted to do, I was going to do two of them, and I changed my mind at the last minute, and then I threw this one down, and I did all the piping, and then I'm like, oh, I need to put powder in here still, and I left zero room to put the amount of powder I need to put through. So I got up and I was watching TV, and I fell asleep, and I woke up, and the game was still running. Like, oh man, and shut it down, went back to bed. And then I woke up to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, my head's still going on about the foundry thing, and I'm like, oh, I need something to distract me. So like, I might as well start early because I was only gonna do 2 hours like I did last week. And I'm like, well, I'm early enough that I can do three, so let's just go live, and here we are. And just finishing my first cup of coffee, so that tells you a lot right there. We need to get that second one in, and oh, it's 30 seconds, chat. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, let's jump out and get into this guy. And then you guys can watch the baler while I go grab some more coffee. Jump. Oh no, don't jump because there's no lateral movement. Okay, we'll be right back, chat. Okay. Wait for our ride to come back. I had an update today, and I'm pretty sure I got the last update. But there was an update today when I started up the game. 20% off. I heard somebody say it was off somewhere. I don't remember where, what stream it was. I got a key mailer for it last week or the week before. I don't need any more games. I don't need another game. Too many as it is. I'm doing it again, chat, though. I'm picking up all the ones that are close, or like I'm not picking up it from one end. I'm driving around picking up from the middle. Okay, so we need to be careful here. 3 more. This trailer, the front one's easy to stop. It's the back one that it's picking up some that I didn't think it was going to reach, I guess. Actually, I was going to change my method here. I was going to go, oh, I need that load now. Let's pick them all up again and put them, stack them on the side and then pick 3 up at a time. That's what we'll do. Because the 2 extra rows make a big difference of picking up power. We'll just stack them like we did. What was the one Boom was? I guess it's a certain. Boom put one in our streamer chat, I think it was. But I think it was a specific developer, publisher. I'm not sure. Didn't look. Like I said, I don't have time for the games I have, let alone getting more. And I keep watching a couple YouTubers that show off like up and coming, like they get early or not early access, they get like alpha access, and I'm like, stop it. Are you? I didn't really get all of it. I read your message this morning, but I didn't really. You weren't really saying what you had problem with, so. I was watching Boom for a bit, like I said before I crashed. He looked like he was doing a lot of manual harvesting, though. You need to go watch. What did I do? 2 streams last week? I think I've done 3 total for main sequence. Yeah, I'm trying to think now what the devs said yesterday about early access is they're hoping for January. I don't think they said the actual date. It's January for early access, and then release is supposed to be August, I think, of next year. It's hard because there's so many people chatting in the Discord. It's hard to pick out what the dev says and what everybody else is saying. But it's a single developer, so, and they've been working on the game for a couple of years, so they got lots of work to do. Yeah, the miner bots have to be within 800 meters. It says it actually, Where does it say it? Somewhere it says it in there. It says 800 meters. I think when you're in the ship blueprinter, the space station blueprinter, when you click on it, it'll say it says that, or it's in the research. I can't remember it. Somewhere it says 800 meters. So it's kind of hard when you're placing when you first place the space station down, because you don't know. You can kind of figure out where you are, like your ship, but you really don't know. That's why I was changing my titanium miner. So I was going in the wrong direction in the space station, so I switched it to the other direction. But if you put in the map, if you put the waypoint on it, and then when you're in your space station and look at the asteroid, you can see how far you are if you look at it. Oh, we're gonna miss that one again. Dang it. Just doing loops. I'm trying to think of what they said they're working on right now. They're trying to work on some optimization. Like I said, they are very active. Actually, they're extremely active in the Discord. Like, I can't believe how much. Like, you need to get out of the Discord and do work. Actually, even better if I take the full trailer loads up there first, and then do what we were doing before. Less trips all the way there. We still got another road to go. Okay, that's good. Well, people have been one of the latest questions too. People want some sort of coordinate system, but again, the asteroid, you're not going to know how far where it's located. Like, it's unless you fly right beside it or into it. Like when I started my new playthrough last week, I got lucky and I had the 3 asteroids, and I just sat there until I was within 800 of all 3 of them, and then I put my ship space station down. But like I said, I was kind of, like I said, disoriented on which direction I needed to go for the titanium, and I was going actually further away, and all I did was change it once I figured that out. How many we got left here? Are we full? Not quite. No, because if they get now, you're supposed to, if it's too far away, then you create another spaceship, and you have the spaceship go to another space station that's closer. Like my first playthrough, I was only close to 1 asteroid, and then I had 4 ships going to the other 2 or 3, and I had space stations there. With the miners closer to it on it. It's like any factory game though, because you start off and you get like just one assembler going for each thing, and then eventually you have to expand and start over. That's kind of where I'm at right now on that save. There's somebody that put a ship. Somebody put a ship in their Discord that will hold a whole large asteroid. That's how big it is. Good afternoon, Vortex. Look out. Perfect. No, nowhere near as bad as that other field. We'll pick up those for you, if you don't mind. Dunk, dunk. The sad part is we have to come back for the rest of this because we obviously can't carry it all. Oh, I wonder if I should do. We're already over 3. Never mind. Oh, that guy's almost done that field, I think. We've had one sell, I think. Should check it to see if we need more. That's right. I need to look at that mod, right? That mod, there was a mod on the mod hub where somebody took all of those, all of our buildable or constructible, not constructible, what are they called again? Yeah, I guess they're constructible. The wagon builder, the playground builder, and the roller coaster. And they did something to the roller coaster that you can select colors, so I want to look at that part. Because remember, that's what I was trying to do with the car wash. Let's see if I can figure out how they did. I don't even know what they did. I'm assuming it's the light that lights up at night, like when you're riding it. There's a light on the track. I'd be curious if it's my roller coaster. But the other ones I didn't really look at. I looked at the pictures and that's it. I didn't even download it. The lights, yeah. It's been so long since. When did that come out? I can't even remember how long it's been out. And I built it and rode it a few times. That's all I remember when I was testing it. All right, that's the one. It's really cool. Hello. Maybe that's why the other ones are 100. No, not yet. You're too early. Yeah. It's my storage building for. It holds bales or loose. The loose goes in up top. So it'll store. It's on my Trello. It's a storage. It's a combined storage. So down below, it's a bale storage. It also will ferment the wrapped bales. Wrapped silage. Yeah, wrapped silage or the wrapped grass bales into silage, and it holds 1,200 bales. And then up top, I realized I don't have any stairs going up there. Well, you're not supposed to get out. And then up top, this was inspired by a picture that MP7 Reaper sent me in 22, but it was a picture from 15, and it was just the picture of inside the building. And the building you drove in, this was ground level, and then you drove down into the lower level. But that's about all. I didn't want to go underground. And then there's loose drop-off points that hold 6 different. It's mainly the farm animal stuff, right? Like if we look down, and then down here is where you pick them up. You drive under the belt, and so it holds chaff, which I'd never chaff anything, but grass, straw, hay, and silage, and yeah, silage, and then forage. That one. It is quite big. It is colorable. Um, I think it's just the walls and the roof that are colorable, if I remember. I think there's only 2 sections, but it's on my Trello. Thanks for the link, Billy. Yeah, I have that one down there too, but I was running out of room and I didn't want to get rid of my straw last harvest season, so I put the straw in there and then I forget to sell it. The straw was still sitting in there. I think I sold some, but I don't know why I didn't continue selling it that day. Hey, Oppies, how's it going? Oh, that's I'm doing good. I was Farmer Marks wanted to know how to get rid of a follow bot, and I was in the link that I have, and Oppies is my follow bot. I'm like, no, I don't think so. But I couldn't remember if you had a 1 behind your name. That's what I was waiting for you to come in. I saw you in somebody's stream the other day, and I'm like, oh, yeah, definitely not a bot. Why is, oh, he's waiting to be unloaded. No? Oh, it needs to be unloaded. It doesn't look very full. Dang it, we have to come back for like one little stack. And it, like I said, I'm putting them in as bales, and I have to take them out as bales. It doesn't convert. It's a they're 2 separate. It's a silo and the object storage, base game object storage. So I combine the 2, so it doesn't convert the bales to loose. So they stay as bales. So I'm gonna have to take all of these 7. I don't know. We're over 800 now bales out if I want to sell them. What I think I'm gonna do though is I'm going to go put them in my other storage because it'll take bales and convert it to loose if I put them down. If I had room down here, I just have to look to see when this stuff is selling at top dollar. I went to all the trouble to bale it. I'm going to sell it at top dollar. Right, so my storage, I think this is the one you're talking about, the one down here, right? The glass one. Right, so this will take, actually I should go put it in the MTMR first. Is it full? Probably. I can't remember which one's which. I think it's the front one. Well, I tried. I think we already did that at the beginning. Oh, we're gonna kiss a truck. Can't hear anything, chat. We're up to 20, aren't we? Can't see, it's all blurry. I know, I need to get working on the other, I have a couple other ones I want to do similar to that with all the extra animation and stuff. Well, that's going to be my problem. No, I'll have a tipper underneath it, and I'll just be running the bales under here, and then it'll just keep going into a tipper until guys, I have a 10 million one over there, so I'll use that to actually sell. Which way were we going? This way, right? We're not doing any more baling. This is all going to be loose. Where did our? Yeah, I didn't think he looked full. I don't know why it was sitting there for so long. Which way do we have to go? No, I knew it went the wrong way. Too many trucks. This one. Where did he end? Dang it. I'm not going around again. Got ads. Well, that was very disappointing, eh? I forgot we still had bales down here. What's that, 30? Like something like 30 liters went in. Oh well. I'm trying to decide whether I should just empty this out now that I increased my capacity in my other one. Get rid of this. I don't know. We'll see. We're not done, chat. We still got oats to do. Who's the other guy that's finished? Oh, the baler. The baler's finished. And the harvester that's gonna go do the oats is finished. Oh, we need to check the rice field when we go by. Why is the pH bad? I don't get this thing. Oh, that's the side. That's okay. Still not perfect. Oh, it's perfect there. Oh, it's bad again. Because I know I limed them. It's the way it's putting the lime down, I guess. I got wet feet now. I'm using the steering wheel. Turn, turn. Okay, that one. Look at this field. Look at how it was harvested. No, it's the tram lines, isn't it? Hilarious. gonna say. I'm thinking we're over by the shop. We might as well grab some bale twine. Look at that. We're like almost a full bale. Okay, now the wheat's full. Am I in the spawn area? Probably. Oh, that's okay. We need something here. Don't we? Tiny little pallet. Tell me I'm not going to run that sucker over if it doesn't take it all. Why doesn't it go? That's right, it doesn't go back up. Oh. Hey, T. Miller, how's it going? Is your update on your Trello? I couldn't remember what Farmer Mark said in a stream the other day. Yeah, I didn't think so. I can't remember, Chad, if this thing fits in the shed or not. Oh, I have to ditch that 99% bale. Well, we can do it up here. We forgot there's bales down there, wasn't there? Well, I guess I could do it into here, can I? That's why, isn't it? How come I don't see it? I forgot to reset the counter. 1600 bale. That doesn't sound right. Total? What's the other number? It won't let me fold it. Oh. Okay, well it was saying I had to, I thought it said I couldn't fold it. It won't let me eject that bale. I thought it would let me eject that bale. Or is it the ones that are already full? Okay, well, I don't remember where this goes. Oh, down here. Oh, it's a drive-through, chat. But I can't remember. Does this tractor go in the drive-through? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. We need a parking tractor. To get the axle going the other way. No, I keep turning the wheel the wrong way. There's a tree in the way. Who designed this layout? I think I backed it in last time. Yeah, the front wheels will go in, but I'm pretty sure the back wheels won't. We'll see. Just chat. I think that's why that one's closed, because we backed this in there. And then we can't close it because it's too long. This isn't considered small equipment though. Balers are quite large. It's larger than the tractor. Oh, there we go. As far as we're gonna get it, chat. I don't think we need this anywhere. We need to go get we need to buy another tipper. That's what I wanted, another tipper up here, but we're not gonna do that right now. He's gonna park there. We haven't checked resin today. Oh no, we need to go. Well, that's this guy that's full. He's done, I think, probably. No, he's not. fit this, chat? I hope it fits in the upper level of the storage when we're done. And then we have to go get the oat one. Okay, if anybody wants T. Miller's factories with his categorizer, give him a message. Send him a message. But you haven't updated anything in the factories, right? There's been no updates here, other than now you need the Yeah, I figured you were gonna do it tomorrow. Oh, need to have breakfast, brunch soon. Because technically I don't need to have it because I don't don't need to update anything, but I do because I don't have your resin one. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll watch tomorrow. Get it tomorrow. Just like I haven't even unzipped the latest Giants editor either. It's still sitting there in my download folder. Need to get that done. The test runner was updated too for anybody that mods and uses the test runner. Was update was out too last week. Oh yeah, okay. So I want that pie. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably do it tomorrow when you're on. I was thinking about it this morning when I was waiting for the update to load or to finish downloading. I'm like, I don't need it early. I'll grab it tomorrow. No, I'm in no hurry. I'm not going to continue to play Farm Sim after stream, so I'll get it tomorrow. But yeah, I thought of it when I was, like I said, waiting for the update. Like I said, I didn't know there was an update. I didn't see anything in the Discord, so didn't know. And I was pretty sure I got the update because I was playing last week. I played Farm Sim one day. I don't remember what day I did Farm Sim, but we did Farm Sim last week. Yeah, because I got the GE and the test runner. But I had an update this morning when I launched the game. Almost didn't make it. Wasn't almost running just before I went live. The download was fast. The install took forever. Whatever it was doing. Like I said, I've been just taking a bit of a break, playing some other games. Back in Foundry for a bit. And then we'll get back into doing some. I'll probably do some modding this week, hopefully, since I'm off this week. I don't know if I'll get anything new out. I'd like to get a second tractor done. I started on a second tractor for my tractor factory. I think I got it all into Blender. It's the retexturing it in Blender, that's what takes so long, because there's so many different colors. This time I'm just like, forget it, I'm not doing all of these other crazy colors. I'm picking a couple of the colors, and you can't see the track. You can't get up close to it and look at it, so there's no sense going into a lot of detail. And Chat GPT and Copilot have let me down on creating my own texture file, so that's not going to work. So we need to come up with something. And that's what I want to play around with this week. Is, like I said, I need rubber tree is what I'm trying to get, so I can have a rubber orchard, I guess is what they're classified as, and have produce rubber sap so we can make rubber. So right now I've been sorry, right now the game, I don't even know how I get the rubber in my factory right now, but anyway. I was trying to retexture the maple tree, and Chat GPT just couldn't do it. I don't think I can see the leaves on the texture file in it, so it doesn't know where to replace them with the rubber tree. So I'm going to look into Blender, because Blender will, there's lots of add-ons that will just tree, and you just, there's all kinds of variables, how big, how branches, leaves, like all that kind of stuff. So I just don't know if I can make it a specific tree, and I don't know if it'll work going into Giants. I have to look at how Giants is making. I'm gonna say these trees, like the trees we put in the map, but how the orchard. Oh, is it a federal holiday? What is a holiday? It's Thanksgiving up here in Canada. But I didn't realize they aligned with a U.S. I didn't think it aligned with the U.S. holiday. Columbus Day. Yeah, see, our indigenous one that they just added a couple years ago was on November 30th. So like we have 4 of them stat holidays so close together. Like we have Labor Day at the beginning of September, which is like the first Monday of the month. I think that's how it says. And then the 30th is our Truth and Reconciliation. I can't even say it. And that's technically our, I guess, Indigenous Day, which was just newly created. And then we have Thanksgiving like 2 weeks later, and then of course Remembrance Day. Columbus Day. I've heard of it, and I just didn't know. For some reason, I thought that was a spring one, or like in the first half of the year. Not looking forward to next week. Next week I'm 4 a.m. shifts. I'm not looking forward to that. And my days off are split in the middle of the week. So. But I mentioned earlier that I'm pushing for 500 followers by Saturday. I got 5 more to go. If you're not ain't following me, give me a click and a follow, so you know when I go live. Oh, I know. I don't miss being in that customer-facing role. Not that I worked in retail. I was in food service, right? So I can't give you the cash because it's not open, sir. AKW. That's so funny. This is a bale full of straw, or a trailer full of bales is about, what was it? 1 point something million was it, one trailer, I think. Yeah. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, everybody's on the. Oh, that's just Dead Soul pushing all the buttons. Doom, doom. You hit the target. Oh no, that's the star. I can't see. I need to refresh my screen. It's all blurry again. And there goes game sounds. He just got back. Oh, it's the bullseye that's showing the company. That's what I'm trying to figure out where the words are coming from. Oh, oh, oh! Grabs it by his toes. Oh, I'm on the wrong row. Not that it matters. Doesn't pick up the other one. Can you pick up the swath? Does anybody know? I was thinking about that'd be a neat factory, or a different factory where you pick up the swath and have it done in a factory rather than falling behind. But if you can't pick it up, then I guess it needs to be added. Would be one. The rare rubber ducky. Oh, we are neon. We still got a ways to go. Okay. I'm trying to think of where I want. I need to put one needs to go back to Bower, and the other one needs to go over. I've been storing it in the sawmill. So back then we were originally hauling stuff. All the sawmill stuff was manually being moved. And this truck goes inside the truck, one of the truck shops with the other flatbed. And is there a train coming? No, I didn't even look. And we can't get over the tracks. And we're on the dolly. We could park here, but I would crash into it, I'm sure. Yeah, this truck. This one definitely needs some gas. All the deliveries. Oh, oh no. Oh, that's okay. Didn't hit a tree. We're all good. Oh, gas, gas, gas. Close your ears. Didn't move. Stuff everywhere. We need full service on this guy too. Look at that, 52 pickup header painting is toast. 50%. They put him to work this month, that's for sure. Oh, that one tree, that was a newly planted tree because when we were doing the decorating, yeah, a few weeks back, because that tree was never there before. Need to get back into that too. Hopefully when we get some more money, we'll decorate some more areas of the map. I need to go and do like all the factories over there that I put down. Nope. Could tell right away I wasn't turning fast enough. Where is it? It's coming up after the signs. I don't think I can get in there with the header on. We'll have to do another backup. Hitting it. Explosion. There's no way. Exit. Stage left. Now I think we're done with the crops for the swather. I'm pretty sure we are. No, sorghum, right? Why do we have another pickup header in here already? Isn't that what we have on the other? Yes, I missed you. Why weren't you live yesterday? Why didn't you go live yesterday? There's a shout out for MBC Master Dad. If anybody ain't following, give him a click, give him a follow. How's your foundry coming along? Oh, why didn't it just? Oh, I'm not on it. I love seeing the difference in our and T Miller's using the same seed. I think his is was it T Miller? Who else is playing Foundry? Oh no, was it Wheels? Somebody else is playing Foundry and using the same seed. I can't remember who it is. It was Wheels. And how we're all playing it, and it looks totally completely different. Like we're all building in different, well, other than the starting spot, but everything else is. We're all different. It's kind of neat. We're almost at the alpaca hour. How we doing for space? We got lots of space. I'm having lots of fun. Like I was saying earlier that last night I was working on fracking liquid, getting a big fracking liquid going because I want to get into the veins. I've been kind of I got everything unlocked, but I'm kind of taking my time now and making bigger factories and before I get into all the stuff. But I was doing fracking liquid last night, and then right beside it I went and did the uh, I want trains too really bad. And that'll be a lot of fun, and when that comes in, it'll be like another restart, and I just can't wait. Right now, I'm trying to hone my, like I've been playing around with the building blocks a bit more. I did last time, my last playthrough, I played around with them, but I'm really trying to come up with the building and understand the blocks, just like Satisfactory. There's just so many blocks in Satisfactory, I got overwhelmed. That's my problem with Satisfactory. Thankfully, we don't have a ton of blocks, so the buildings aren't going to be super crazy. But anyway, I started doing what is it? The oleic acid right beside it, and I got it all laid out. It was like 48 distillers, and I got all the piping done. And then I looked at the recipe, and I'm like, oh my god, I totally forgot about the ignium powder, and I have no way to run it through. Like the amount you need. Sure. One sec. No, well, Billy's on, and Billy just went live, so we'll be raiding on over, and then we can continue the chat. I'll just go into streamer one right now. What did? Oh, that was T Miller's link. Yeah, I just need to unmute. Can you hear me or no? Oh yeah, I'm working.
I
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yep. Yeah, we'll raid
Yeah,
over to
so
Billy, and then.
so yep, yep. No, that's completely fine. But yeah, there's so much. I'm actually experimenting with a carousel, kind of like Dawn and Dave's. I'm in the
Yeah, I'm in
process of
too. I
building it
didn't do
right
that
now.
last year. I did mine. I did one.
500 by 500. The base is 250,000 blocks. I'm
Oh, I
clearing
didn't
it
even
right
count
now.
mine.
Oh, I did. I went 500 by 500. I watched 4 hours worth of videos. I've been up since freaking 4 o'clock this morning for
Oh,
different things. And I mean, there's some really good videos out there on YouTube, and I've got some ideas.
yeah. I never even saw Dave do the carousel word. I've never heard him say that word until this playthrough, and I'm like, I don't remember
Yeah,
him being a
he did it
circle.
last time, but he didn't stream very much of it.
Oh, yeah, and then you got hanging out in Discord. You probably saw it. Right, that's probably why I didn't missed it.
Well, actually, believe it or not, I didn't see a lot of it because I actually had him last night. We were up until I don't know 12:30, 1 o'clock. I had him go in and kind of show me his process, and I got a couple of more questions for him because I didn't think to ask it last night. But I got to see how he was doing it, and it's a really cool concept. But he said, "I wish it was bigger," and automatically NBC and bigger they kind of go together.
Yeah,
I was like,
exactly.
"I'm going to do a 500 by 500."
So what I did is I had a factory design last playthrough. So I knew I was playing with a grid style last time, right? I ran a big bus
Yep.
down the middle,
Yep.
and it was similar. Like it had 6 lanes for each item, so it was really tall.
Okay.
By the time you got everything in, and then I ran all the factories on either side of it for the bots, and then I eventually got to the big bots, and I just continued going down the line, right? But I
Right.
had the throughput was really good, but eventually it got to near the end where it wasn't as very good. So I'm like, oh, I like that carousel idea because you can, throw on some more like on another. The
Yep.
corners are kind of useless the way I'm using it, but I'm using that for my inputs where I want fly in this. I'm flying in everything. Like everything gets made somewhere and then it goes up to the station and then comes back down when I need it. So everything's
Yep.
being flown in. Nothing's
So
being
mine's
built.
kind of going to be like a hybrid, but then I watched a video this morning to where all the raw minerals are being brought in, and then he had a bus going down the center. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have all the materials brought in and just have it go around on the carousel. I'm thinking, I don't know. It's tough because I want to do, I think the first level when I do the raw materials is I'm going to do 2 by 2, which means I'm going to have 2 rows of 2 belts for each product.
I'm doing either side of my carousel. I'm doing a row of each, right? So either side
Yep,
with the elevator in the middle. So I'm doing 3 items per level, and I have 4 levels because you only need 12 items for the small bots for all 13 of the small bots. So in the
yes,
center of my carousel, that's where I laid out. Like I knew my factory size. I knew my grid size.
yep,
So I made 13, and then on the other side 13, so I can put double of the bots. So 26 stations or factories I can have in the center. That's not including the outside, right? So I can
right,
do the same on the outside too. I could do 13 on either side, so I could do three
yep,
sets of each of the small bots. If the carousel can handle the capacity, I don't know. Right now I'm
right.
doing 48 of the first, I guess four, no five. We did 4 bots yesterday, and I did 2 the day before. So we're up to 6 of the
Okay.
bots right now, and they're like I've got
Yeah, I've
48
got
assemblers
one
going.
bot going. I'm only making like 36,000 a day, but that's
Hmm.
enough to keep me going for
Yeah.
now. Um, and then I got had this idea. Believe it or not, I almost restarted this morning because I watched one video from a guy from startup, and I was like, "That is freaking awesome to do it from the startup that way." And basically, what you do is, as much as we've played, you know what basically everything is.
Hmm.
You plan it out from the beginning,
Yeah.
and you just continue to add on to it. So I think my next playthrough, I'm definitely going to try it
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna
see what
definitely
happens.
do a carousel for like all your building stuff. Like I'm terrible at getting some sort of setup at the early start. Like it's just a
So
spaghetti
I
mess.
started with a small one last night. I got tier 3 belts, I got building blocks and all that.
Yeah.
But then I got looking at it and I was like, oh man, I already know my deficiencies that I don't like. So then I went over, Dave went live and was showing me his. And I saw some stuff and I'm like, that's it. I'm doing a 500, 500. I'm starting at the beginning. I'm keeping everything unlocked. I'm just, I went about a kilometer away and just
Hmm.
started laying this pad down and I'm going to see what it turns out like.
Yeah.
Um, so, but the carousel will be 500 by 500 and I'm going to leave probably 200 on the outside of the carousel, and then I'm just going to start bringing stuff in. And as I bring it in, start making it and putting it on the carousel.
Yeah, well, like I said, my
But
bus worked really good last time. It got so
yeah,
long, and the starting end of it was where I was making all the building blocks. So I had to keep flying and
right.
that's where all the stuff was coming in. So I'm like, I need every time I needed like components or any kind of like thing to make something, I had to fly all the way to the other end to get stuff.
Yep. Yep.
Where the
So
carousel, yeah, it
doing
works.
this, when I figured out it was 250,000 blocks just for the foundation without the carousel, I emptied my whole inventory at one time last night. I was running around with 64,000 blocks
Oh wow.
of foundations because that's all I'm doing right now is just laying foundations.
Hmm.
I'm hoping I can finish that and the carousel build today.
Nice.
But I'm looking at, oh boy, I don't know, 500,000 blocks that I'm going to have to put down for foundations.
Yeah, and this time I even put foundations underneath my rails because I just found running power up as you're trying to get the freight elevators to when you're pulling stuff
Oh,
off of
yep,
it. I spent the extra time to put, and then I miscounted because I put mine underground, like under my platform instead of going up above my platform. I put it under the
yep.
platform, and I was 1 block. I thought it was 1 block too low, but it ended up working out. So actually, I it's when I go and try put stuff on right now, I have to dig out a spot to get underneath, so I can put stuff up onto it, get load
So
stuff on. But
I saw something on a video today that I didn't realize. But did you know that you can take an elevator, build a platform over the water, have it go through the water, and it won't let water out in your shaft down below because it sees it as blocks?
Elevator, not the freight elevator. One of them lets
Well,
water down, I
I
thought.
saw the freight elevator.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know, but it worked with the freight elevator. So I'm curious if it would work with the regular elevator. So later on today, I'm going to jump into creative mode, jump into a new map, and
Hmm.
see if that does work. If it does, that's completely game changer for the nodes that are under the water.
Yeah, because I always go off to the shore and go down and then across.
Yep, and then cut across, make a
Yeah,
tunnel coming out of it because I was always afraid of that. But
I
I
was.
want to experiment and know because that would definitely change the way I built.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, it is interesting. I went through the. I went. I was yesterday. I was tapping into a couple of Xeno ones that are right by my base that I've been avoiding, but there's three of them right there, but they're all under the water. And I went down and went across, and I'm like, it looked like it
yep.
was in shallow water, but it no, it was. And I'm like patching the hole up. It wasn't too
Oh
bad. I
yeah, I've
didn't
been
take out
there.
too much of the blocks, but that was not
Yeah.
live on stream yesterday. Anyway,
I'll tell you what, I'm really I'll let you
I'm gonna raid off
finish.
on over to Billy. Thanks everybody for hanging out today. We'll be back. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm back every day, but I am off this week, so I'm gonna try getting extra streams in again this week. Um, and we will probably be back onto Farm Sim. I'm trying to get this further ahead on my map, and we're gonna head on over to Billy Alpaca and see what he's up to today. I believe he's farming today. He's not trying something different today. I can't remember what day is he know. I know he said he's gonna try putting in his satisfactory on a set day, but I don't remember what day it was.
Now, is he doing Satisfactory or Foundry?
No, he did. I don't think he has Foundry.
He
He has it on
doesn't.
his wish list, according to my.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it's if I look. Yeah. When I look at the stream or Steam, I think it says that's on his wish list. Thank you for the new
okay.
follow. Much appreciated. Again, we're pushing for 500 by Saturday. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's head on. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. Catch everybody later.